Elephants are the most intelligent animals on the planet. They have excellent memories and can recognize themselves in the mirror. But their intelligence goes beyond that. It's me, and this is my channel. And today we're going to talk about how smart elephants really are. We explore two incredible abilities that make them the smartest animals on Earth. Their uncanny ability to remember everything and their self-awareness. First, let's talk about elephant memory. Have you ever met someone who has a photographic memory? They can remember every detail of an event long after it has happened. Well, elephants have something like that. But for everything they experience. An elephant's memory is so good that scientists believe they never forget a face. Elephants can recognize people they've met before, even if they haven't seen them for years. This ability helps them stay safe because elephants can remember which humans are kind and which ones are dangerous. If a human has been mean to an elephant in the past, the elephant will never forget and will always be cautious around that person, even if the human has changed. The elephant won't take the risk. Of course, it's best to be kind to animals, especially elephants, because they have such great memories. WHO knows what you might need from them in the future. Maybe one day they'll be your best friends, but that's not all they remember. Elephants also have special memory, which means they never forget where things are. They can remember where they found food and water. And they can also remember the layout of their territory. This helps them find their way back to their hut if they get lost, and also helps them find water when they're thirsty. Special memory is very important for elephants because they travel a lot when they're young. Elephants move around a lot and they need to be able to find their way back to their home territory. As they get older, they may travel less, but they still need to be able to find water and food. Elephants use their special memory to remember where they've seen other heads. Sometimes elephants will spy on other heads to see how many members they have and to check out the females that might be ready to mate. Next, let's talk about elephant self-awareness. Elephants are one of only a few species that are self-aware. Self-awareness is the ability to know that you are an individual separate from other animals and from the environment around you. To know that you exist is a pretty advanced ability. Most animals don't have this ability, but elephants do. How do we know? Well, in 2018, scientists conducted an experiment. They put a data paint on some elephants' tusks and then put mirrors in front of them. Then the scientists observed the elephants' behavior. At first, the elephants were curious about the mirrors and seemed confused by what they saw. But eventually, the elephants started to act like they were looking at another elephant with a painted tusk. This suggests that the elephants were aware that the mirror was showing them a reflection of themselves. Scientists think that being self-aware helps elephants in many ways. It helps them recognize themselves in the wild, even if they haven't seen their own reflection. And it also helps them be more flexible when they're learning new things. For example, elephants that are self-aware are better at solving problems and figuring out how to get food than elephants that aren't self-aware. Being self-aware and having great memories makes elephants very adaptable. In the wild, elephants are very successful because of their intelligence. And in zoos, elephants that are self-aware and have great memories do better at training. Because elephants are so smart, they can learn a lot of tricks. Unfortunately, in the wild, elephants are endangered. People have hunted them and taken away their habitats. But if we can continue to learn more about elephant intelligence, maybe one day we can find a way to help them live safely in the wild once again. Speaking of habitats, did you know that every single country on Earth has its own official habitat? It's true, every country has one. And if you want to learn more about geography from home, you can do that too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.